we're seeing a new breed of organization that was scaling and delivering 10 times better than their competitors in the same space. And so we started looking at this, and we're tracking an index of over 100 companies like this that are operating the pretty unbelievable capability and scaling in ways we've never seen before. And what we did was we spent 2 years teasing out what characteristics they were using to do this. If you're a startup, you should be doing all of them. But many of them were doing minimum 4 or 5 of them. They all had a massive purpose, like Google organized the world's information, or TED as ideas were spreading. And then there's a bunch of externalities like Uber not hiring its own staff, TED using community, and so on. And a bunch of internal mechanisms like the lean startup methodology, decentralized org structures that allow them to manage the control framework and drive culture. And you found if you adopt this model, you could actually improve your organizational effectiveness by 10x at some level. If you have a legacy organization, fully implementing 4 will give you that 10x performance improvement and give you that agility and flexibility that you need to see. And so we're now seeing tens of thousands of entrepreneurs building ExOs. Francisco has a great framing. He's basically saying now, today, in the future, you won't be building a startup, you'll be building an exponential organization. And the key economic thesis behind this new breed of organization is quite simple. When you're building a business, when you're running a business, you're worried about demand and supply. And specifically, what's the cost of demand and what's the cost of supply for any business, right? But what these exponential organizations have figured out is how do you drop the cost of supply exponentially, right? You take Airbnb, the marginal cost of adding a room to their inventory is almost 0. Whereas if you're Hyatt, you have to build a hotel. Same with Uber, same with Waze. And so now you have companies without no marginal cost of supply, no marginal cost of demand. And we take out the cost of supply, the market cap explodes because that's the denominator. And you can't compete with that. And so what's happening is, or lemonade in the insurance business, the marginal cost of supply is being eradicated. And that's the enormous challenge. And as we enter a world of disruption, you have to assume that your industry will start to have entrants with an almost 0 marginal cost of supply, and what will you do?